Hey everyone! Oh wow, there's your audio setup is causing an echo. No, it's not. Um, like, hey everyone, and welcome back to In Darkness Unbroken, the third season of our Dragon Age actual play. We are in the we're seeing the green light here, looking forward with this season. So there's a lot going on, and so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and let everyone introduce themselves and their characters and answer those awkward icebreaker questions that we all love, and it's just so much fun. So Emma, if you would like to get us started.
Okay. Hi everyone, it's me, Emma, Hello on the internet. I am indeed the GM for today, for our Dragon Age Thirst and Emotions, which is our subheading. I hope you're all doing well. I, much like Val, have got a casual lazy person's mullet. Both loving our lives. And I'm feeling good. My question for everybody is, so your character in Thetis, and you can also do yourself. You've been transported to Thetis. You're in prison, and you have to break out. Which NPC from any of the game series or comics, I guess, would you want as your side along to help you get out of prison? Also, as was pointed out by the meme I saw earlier, it wouldn't be any of the rogues from Origins, because when you try to unlock something, I could do that for you, and they go over and be like, can't do that, sorry. So clearly not the rogues. Anyway.
I'm so glad you asked a question that I immediately know the answer to now.
Yeah.
I am Freddie. I am playing Faywin, the formerly Circle Mage elf, and now Dalish elf. And I would definitely have Anders, because when I first met Anders in Awakening, he was just standing in front of an empty jail cell with dead Templars all around him, and he was like, how did all these dead Templars get here? Wasn't me. And so I was like, I trust this guy.
I think in canon, it's 12 times he's managed to escape the supposedly inescapable circles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good option. I like that.
Hi everyone, my name is Satan, or else a vamp on the internet, and today I'm playing Bella, the city elf rogue. I can't choose the rogues from Origin because if they had better skills, I would choose Severin, but
insufficient skill.
Insufficient skill. Honestly, I gotta say the same as Freddy. I go with Anders, because Anders seems like he can get the job done. And while Iron Bull is right there, I feel like he's too big to escape something. I would trust him to rescue me.
He was Ben Hasrith. But yes, no, you're right.
I would trust him to rescue me, but if I was in jail with someone and I needed to break out, I would trust Anders to break out with me. That's my thing.
Okay.
I am Gambit. I'll be playing Arlen, our big mountain boy. And I have not played the games, nor read the comics. So I'll take them all on at the same time. I'm gonna get the whole group of NPCs.
Will you? All of the NPCs?
Will you? You'll take them all.
All at
yes,
once.
Let's go.
I have the stamina for that. Plus, I'm pretty sure some of them have good reasons to be in jail. Some of them have good reasons to not be in jail. Can figure something out from there. I really don't know any of them. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's fair.
You know what? We need to get this man to play these games, because he's been in this tabletop game for 2 years now. We've been going through this, going on 3 years. Sir,
I am making my own game and my own history here. I don't want to have it painted by the actual game.
You don't want to paint it.
We'll make our own Dragon Age with blackjack and hookers.
Exactly.
Sounds great. And hello, I am Val. This is my channel. I bring to you Robin, who is a rogue herself. But it's not who she would be trapped in with. It's who I would be trapped in with, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could do both, but yeah.
So Robin would be able to get out of it. She's an excellent rogue.
Has sufficient skill.
She has sufficient skill. That being said, if it was me, as much as I hate to admit it, it would have to be Sarah. because Sarah always has a jar of bees on her.
Yeah.
Listen, like, she is a really good rogue and she's really good
Yeah.
at, like, pulling pranks kind of thing. And also, she's got very, very tiny friends in very small places. So, it's not so much that it's Sarah, it's the entire Red
Elf
Jenny
network.
community that would be
Yeah,
helpful
Red
with,
Jennies.
escaping prison. So,
Yeah.
that's where I would be. That's who my companion would be. So hey, if you want to help us escape from prison, we're not in prison yet, hopefully. But if you want to help us out today,
We might be.
we might be. This is a viewer-affected game. You get affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. Every 100 biddies here goes into a reroll pool or to whoever you want to give it to. If you subscribe to the channel, you get to give a 6-point stunt. Auto success, which is essentially a critical success in this game. And if you donate money, there's several different tiers. A $5 tier will give us focus points for the entire crew, and a $10 tier you get to create an NPC. You get their name, their race, and their class, essentially. And as we have discovered, it is not limited to just the races that are in the Dragon Age world, because a kobold has appeared. So we'll make it work. Like, we'll make it work, friends. But yeah, that's me, that's us. Let's just get into it, friends.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Now, the recap from last session is fairly long because a lot happened. Last session was undoubtedly full to the brim of emotions. We had Arlen checking in with the group about the extra passenger that his tribe's augur mentioned. The group are concerned, but none more so than Faywin, who excuses himself and makes plans to escape and go on the run if he needs to. He is ready to go. Instead of running away, his spirit friend guides him to see the augur himself. Whilst there, they talk of spirit guides, the fact that many would vilify them for their practices and their friendships with spirits. She also encourages him to speak to Arlen, who she assures him will be supportive, as he is a good man who is a lot stronger than even he knows. Meanwhile, Arlen goes to confront his father, who is looking very unwell and cannot even cook for himself or look after himself at all. The two discuss the death of Arlen's mother, the aftermath where Arlen was sent away and his father admitting that he was wrong to do that. He says that he was grief-stricken and couldn't look at Arlen without seeing his mother, and he knew that Arlen would be better off away from a father who could not protect his family. Arlen shares his anguish over how much he lost that day and how it felt to be sent away. He asks his father about the murder itself and discovers that it was all over a stolen magical heirloom, and an Orlesian noble paid an assassin to murder those who had the necklace to send a message to anyone who would steal from him, and also to the thief who Arlen discovered was a Starkhaven merchant named Stefan Finwick, specifically. They part as Arlen's father tells him that he is proud of the man that he has become, and he's everything he could hope he would be. Robin and Bella had been getting high during this time and hotboxing their tent, discussing their fears over the prospect of a demon following them, especially for Faywin, who, as a mage, could get possessed. As both of the men return, Faywin asks to talk to Arlen and tells him of his spirit friend, the first person he's really opened up to about this, and his fears of rejection or retribution should people find out, and his hope that Arlen could help explain it to Bella and Robin. Arlen is supportive. They both go back to talk to the group at large, and at the revelations, Robin walks off to be alone, and Bella says that she understands but is hurt at the suggestion that they would reject or kill Faywin because of what he is and what he has with this spirit. Withholding the truth has further implications, as Arlen finds out when he tries to talk to Robin. She seems hurt and betrayed by the lies and the implications that that they weren't going to care for him and all that comes with she seems hurt and wants to be on her own, rebuffing Arlen as he tries to discuss it further. So he heads off with his tail between his legs. Camping out on their own, the group ended their first night with the Frostfang hold divided and hurting emotionally. As the morning comes, what are you all doing? We can start with the main tent where a lot of you are staying. Morning has come. You'll be needing food, I imagine, provided anxiety isn't getting rid of your appetite. And Arlen, you have a couple things you need to accomplish today that you've been asked to do, including going back to your Thane,
Oh yes.
with your group.
Yes. I think I'd be up pretty early trying to find some coffee of sort so I can wake up the tent with the sweet aroma of coffee. Not sure how much we can do as far as pastries, but yeah, I can also try that.
I don't know. I mean, you definitely don't grow and harvest and what have you process coffee here, but perhaps you've got some in your packs from your travels. It probably grows elsewhere in Thedas, but yeah, you can get some coffee made for everyone.
Alrighty. I get myself. I'm gonna get this set up, and I'm gonna open up the tent and walk inside. See if I can wake them that way.
Bella wakes up pretty early, and it's kind of quiet in the morning. But as she gets everything settled, she is going to make her way to try and find Robin. But let's leave that scene for a moment because I will be right back.
Sure. That's fine. And Faywin, how's your morning?
I don't think Faywin is an early riser. I think he sleeps until he is woken up.
That's fair. Between the sounds and the smell of coffee, perhaps you are eventually roused by the sounds of others being up and about.
Yes.
Again, the people that you're traveling with are probably used to waking early. Maybe less so Sinead, but as a Dalish elf, Shara will be up early as well. Maybe regretting how under the influence he was the night before.
Oof. It's okay. He should have just had soup.
Indeed, soup does cure all. Okay, so you guys rise. There's coffee to be had. Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it that you stayed last night?
So what Robin ended up doing, was with consent of Finch, of course, just had Finch, hold their arms as wide as possible out, and created a hammock across, and sort of slept hammock style that way, for one, not to be alone and just sleeping in a hammock, but also still alone-ish to the point where it's yeah, I could stand to so was she cold? Probably, but she's fine. She had enough clothes and blankies.
Yeah. You can bundle up in that hammock. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And Finch can definitely do that. Finch is not the type of creature that requires sleep or rest or anything, or experiences weariness in their limbs, so they're able to do that for you through the night.
Cool. Yeah, I'm probably just, because I'm outside, probably woke up with light, right? And if I'm up before anyone else, what does the Avar do? They have in that hall that we went, do they have a place where they just eat a whole bunch of food, breakfast?
Yeah,
that's where she would be.
Foods are regularly just put out during meal times. They're prepared and people can come and get it when they are up and ready to go about their own days. So you can easily get fed there, because you're under their hospitality at the moment. So
That's
yeah,
what
right.
Robin
You're
would
in
be
the
probably in that hall getting breakfast.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So while the others rise and drink coffee and get ready for their day, Bella, you slink off. There's not that many places here. This is a fairly small hold of people. It's not like it's a village full.
Yeah.
Um,
He's gonna check like probably like the hall where there's food and warmth.
yeah. In terms of public places, there is only really a couple, so you're
Yeah.
you're able to find Robin fairly easily. You can see
I'll
that
just ask around. They seem to
they're eating
the
breakfast. Yeah.
She'll come into the hall and get her own food and stuff and just sit across from Robin and just give her like a good morning.
Hey, have I really? And I look down at my plate. What do I see? Like what does the Avar prepare for breakfast?
They probably have some nug bacon.
Mm-hmm.
There is going to be probably a high protein hash with
Mm-hmm.
potatoes. Or potatoes up in the heights.
It's almost like what I
There's
had
maybe
for
some
breakfast.
mushrooms in it, and yeah, so it's just it's some
Okay.
good hearty stuff. Nice salty nug bacon. And there'll be a mixture of like hot drinks and like breakfast ales.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll probably just stick to the hot drinks and the whatever. But like, it's like, good morning, the Avar. And I looked down at my breakfast. Really, really know how to do this correctly.
They do.
Yeah, this like I guess maybe it's because they're heavy drinkers or something at night. So
Have you seen the muscles on these people? They gotta keep it up.
That's true. It's true. Oh man, I wonder if there's any cheese. And I like look around.
There will be some cheese.
I'm gonna
Here.
go
Have
get
like a goat as a stronghold piece. I don't know if they're allowed to milk it though.
Yeah, but can it be milk? I thought the goat had a penis.
He's a boy,
I
so
they
type of
probably
goat
have
she's
other
doing.
goats, you know.
I mean,
they probably have other goats.
They have other goats, yeah.
I hear that is also high in protein, but I don't
would
recommend
not.
making cheese
No,
out of it.
No.
Like,
I saw other goats. It's fine.
okay, that's what I thought.
That's what
that
I
would
meant.
be strange. That'd be almost, that makes me wonder. Like, there was like this time and like this movement, sort of in like Osmar at one part that there was just someone who was just really upset with like eating nugs and milking nugs and goats and be like, you know what, we can't actually ask these animals consent to consume their stuff, right? And like there was like, a pretty good point, but at the same time, like we need milk, right? And so they were just like, why don't we just make cheese out of like breast milk? And then it was like, no, I think we'll just eat goat milk. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's fine. So, so yeah, there was this point, and then there was this group down there. It obviously didn't stick. It's a bunch of surface dwarves from Orlay, of course.
Of course.
That came to visit their family, and it was just like, no, we're good. Mm-mm.
Fucking our legions, man.
Fucking our legions.
Which is interesting because our legions love cheese, so I don't understand, but I guess there's just this group of our legions that are just like, we should only eat protein from our own bodies, which I don't know. I don't understand. How are we supposed to exist if we don't have cheese?
You're either feeling better this morning or deflecting.
Maybe a bit of both, because this is how I am every morning.
I know.
But I mean, I don't know. That there were just many opportunities they could have told us, and maybe I get it. I get it to an extent. I definitely get it, especially when you first meet someone. But if he's had a spirit since the beginning, like we've been together for so long, I almost feel like there was an opportunity to tell us, and the fact that we had to wait this long, the fact that we had to practically hear it from someone else before anything was said, like, and it's hurtful, and it's gonna take me a bit to just, especially since, I mean, you don't know this, but we had a talk the other night, and me and Faywin, when we were just hanging out and doing our watch together, and like I was talking about, how I would protect him and do whatever it took to protect him from being possessed. And that would have been just a prime opportunity to say something, like when I was open about the subject, and he didn't. He made an active choice to not say anything. I don't know. I like I said, I understand that it's a result of trauma and a survival skill, but
But doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt, and it doesn't mean that it wasn't right.
I told him that I understand, but it hurts to think that he genuinely thought we would kill him or turn him over or do whatever else.
And then, on top of that, if we hadn't come here, he probably still wouldn't have told us. And that's, I think, what hurts the most.
Hurts more. Yeah.
It's
That if he wasn't forced to say it, then he wouldn't
yeah,
have
it's
said it.
it's kind of like that thing. It's like the only reason he said anything is because he got caught. And I don't think there's any like nefariousness to it, but it sucks.
I know.
But you know what makes it better? Cheese.
Cheese does make it better.
This is really good cheese.
Bella's gonna put some of her cheese on Robin's plate. That's how she shows that she understands.
Just
She's here for
feeds.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have two, like, they've got a really nice, sharp, like, extra mature cheddar kicking around, and also like a really soft, creamy brie. But it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the big wedges, so you can just like scoop that shit out. And
Bella's all about the brie because I'm all about the brie.
get it on,
I need some brie in me
some
right now.
bread.
I actually have oca in my fridge. I should probably cut me a slice and just come and
Yeah.
snack on oca. But anyway, I'm thinking about cheese, and I was
Cheese
like,
is
when
life,
I get up to
everyone.
pee
Cheese is
again,
life.
I'm just coming back with cheese at this point.
But I understand why he would be afraid.
Well,
It just sucks all around, yeah.
yeah, it does.
It'll take time.
Well, I
Hopefully
think
we'll be able to rebuild.
it's also going to take time on my end to
No, I know that's why.
forgive.
You're completely valid in your heart.
Thanks. This is why you're my bestie. Despite our like 10-year age difference, like, oh man, I'm gonna be 40 soon. I mean, it's like 2 years, but oh man, could you imagine? Like,
Don't see that stopping you from being who you are right now. You're still going to be going around thetas and offering your free samples and selling your products.
oh yeah, absolutely. See, it's why I just started turning my hair gray like as soon as I can, so that way I can just hide my. It's so much easier to hide your age when you always have gray hair.
And it looks great on you.
You know I'm a blonde, right?
You're a blonde?
I'm a blonde, yeah.
Wow.
I am a blonde.
I didn't know that. Oh shit.
That's why I'm able to do this. You can't do this from like a dark.
Yeah,
color.
no, like I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, it took a lot of processing and a lot of making stuff literally from the mouth of a volcano to get this tint. Like we have to literally get ash, right? And mix it in with with her stuff that just, and then the hair just like absorbs it.
Wow. I'm
That's how
so glad I do not have your job.
Yeah,
But I'm so glad that you have your job.
it's
It
true.
sounds
Great job.
great. You do.
Really good job.
But it's like a job that I trust. I wouldn't be able to do it. It's like definitely you.
Oh
and
yeah,
your
well I
family,
mean,
like, it's
this is why you murder people in secret and I just do people's hair. Like, you're really good at what you do. I'm really good at just, as you know, the distraction of my product so that you could secretly murder people.
Thank you. That really means a lot to me.
You're welcome.
Thank you. At least someone recognizes the hard work that I do.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, I mean, the thing is, we don't want to like, most people shouldn't recognize what you do because or else you just can't.
Oh, yes. No. That's
like, that would be bad.
That'd be really bad.
So bad.
I mean, I do other.
Did you know? So this tea that they
what
have,
else I do?
This tea that they have, I wonder where they got, because I think there was like a fruit peel in here, which is interesting because we're in the mountains, but there's also ginger.
Well, fruit grows in the mountain or in trade. They could do trade.
That is true. I think
trade.
it's orange. I think it's an orange in ginger tea.
Orange and ginger. Ooh,
Yeah, I think so.
Some of that.
Yeah, it's. You want me to go get it for you? I have to get up to pee anyway.
Yeah, can you give me some more cheese too?
Oh yeah, do you want the soft cheese? You know what? I will bring two wheels of both cheese. Yeah. I will just bring the wheels of both of the cheese because I'm assuming people will be sitting with us later, and we're gonna like Cheryl. You want some cheese, right? Like I'm sure, like we're just all gonna.
Cheryl's here.
I don't know. Maybe he's like walking in at this point. And, like
maybe coming. Yeah.
Like
he's coming in. You want some cheese, right? Like,
thrown out by the smell of food and be like, cheese,
yeah, cheese. So, I'm gonna take this opportunity to pee.
Yeah.
If ever I say no to cheese, you know I've been possessed by something. So.
Okay. Well, they also have some really good hash brown, by the way, and like bacon.
Yes. he just nods. Doesn't even use words. It's you know.
Bella
this time of the morning, he's got even less words than normal, and he just goes to get himself a big.
Bella just looked at him. God, I love that man.
So he'll go and get a big plate. He'll also get some extra stuff for you and for Andrew. Mm-hmm. Arlen and Faywin, you're obviously still in the tent. Again, obviously, Faywin, you'll perhaps have everything that happened yesterday playing on your mind, and Arlen, you know that your Thane is waiting on you to go and check in. You were also recommended to speak to Egret, who is the master of the hunt, about some of his people that have gone missing.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the master of the hunt, but first, I'm going to put my hand on Damon's shoulder. Give it a good squeeze. You doing okay?
Yes, I've been thinking about it a little. I'm sorry that this is all distracted from what we're here for. And your people.
It's okay. It would appear that my people have been able to weather the storm. For now.
I am thinking about, well, if it would make everything easier, and Robin would be more comfortable if I went my own way. I can do that.
I don't believe that's the way things are to go. I am under the impression that she might punch you, but that might be the worst that she's going to do. However, I would hate to be speaking on her behalf, as I don't know myself.
Just preparing myself for the worst.
yourself for the worst. But I'm not sure if it's going to get to that. Okay. I believe it's time for us to grab some breakfast, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to speak with my Thane in the breakfast hall, although maybe not exactly the right time. It's breakfast. But I think it'd be a good idea for us to get up, get moving, warm up our weary bones. I think I need to speak with someone right before. Mind accompanying me?
Of course.
Alrighty, so I'm going to get up, dust off my pants, and offer a hand to hoist you up.
What, are you going to carry me?
I can.
No, I don't need that, unless I walk too slowly for you.
I'll keep that under advisement. I'm going to give Shanae a very nice, tender kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get lost in the village. I know everyone looks as beautiful as I am.
It's very distracting, honestly.
Figures.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
get breakfast.
Alrighty, I'll be there shortly.
Do you want me to get you a plate?
Yes, please. Oh my goodness, yes, please. I'm already salivating.
Okay. Should I get one for you as well, Faywin?
Oh, yes, please.
All right.
I'm going to look up. Finch, you okay? Do you need anything?
Finch is probably outside the longhouse at the moment because Finch was
Mhm.
holding up the hammock for.
Oh, I
Rowan
thought
through the night.
I thought they were with
Yeah.
us still,
No.
but just doing the hammock. Okay, well, never mind.
They were separate from you guys, but Finch is doing fine. So Sinead
It's
will
him in
go
the
off.
distance.
Fish doesn't need to eat.
Sinead will go off towards the main hut and get 3 plates. One definitely noticeably bigger than the others.
I mean, Faywin is a growing boy, so.
He is a great boy.
Freyfin is a grown adult.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just, to Arlen,
Everyone's a growing boy.
small
Even Bella.
Yeah.
So she'll be getting that set up for you. So the 2 that are already there, you will see Sinead kind of coming in and just going to get food set up.
Apparently, I'm ring requested.
So girly. Okay.
Sorry.
So, Arlen, you're going to see Egret.
Egret, yes. I'm going to start looking by the front gate of the village. That sounds like it's a logical place where they would be.
He has a hut that is relatively near the entrance, I suppose. That sort of serves as part meat processing and also the butcher of sorts for your place.
Mhm.
Everyone can go and pick up meat, and it gets delivered over to the main hut for cooking up there as well for bigger meals.
Okay.
But it's where the hunters will bring their stuff. So there's also hunting equipment here. It serves multiple purposes. But you can both see, and for Faywin, you won't have seen Egret when you first came in. So for Faywin, this is the first time you see this person who is tall anyway, but has a headdress that he wears that rests over his shoulders and over his head, and it has 2 sets of extremely large goat horns, and the headdress and the face and the chest, which seems bare underneath it, is painted with this really thick paint. Arlen, you know that this stuff serves as a sort of armor for the winter because there's what it's made of is sort of like when you apply deep heat to your body. You know, like it generates heat, and that's how it helps protect against the cold.
Mhm.
It's a little bit like the frick, what's the name? The word's gone. Normally, it takes me very little time to think of stuff from Lore for Dragon Age, and I've completely forgot. Oh, Caddis! No, it's not Caddis.
It's,
Is it Caddis?
No,
The
Caddis is for dogs, I think. No.
Yes, it is for the dogs.
Let me.
I think it begins with a V. Anyway, it's the stuff that the Canary wear that has poisons in it, and the poisons actually encourage certain effects in you. But you see that gentleman in front of you, Faywin, and Arlen, you're able to stride up fairly confidently. It looks like he is talking to two people that you do know, Arlen. They were younger the last time you were here, but it looks like they are part of the hunters that are around. Normally there's more at this time in the morning who are getting ready to head out. There is only two right now, which is perhaps unusual. Maybe they've already left. You're not sure.
Going to go and straight to Egret. Morning, Huntmaster.
Good morning, Alan.
Getting ready for the day?
Of a sort, yes. Are you getting ready for the day?
Yes, I am. I'm going to see the Thane this morning, right after breakfast. We're going to go through things together. I've also been told to check in with you as you and your band of hunters do go on, I wouldn't say expedition, but you do go out of the boundaries of the village more often than anybody else.
We do.
And since the appearance of the whole, I know in the lowland, I've seen things happen, and I wanted to see if the same thing was happening here. We've seen some sort of gateway to. Is it the Fate? Do we know it's the Fate?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Fate.
We've seen gateway to the Fade open up and disgorge aberration monsters.
It seems that the Lady of the Skies is either angry or ill, in distress. I'm not sure. I'm not the shaman, but yeah, we why don't you come inside? Who's your friend here?
This is
down at you, Faywin.
I'm going to put a hand behind Faywin's back and just bring him a little to the front. This is Faywin, one of my companions on this journey throughout the lowlands.
Sorry for staring. I was just trying to work out where your face was.
Well, usually the things I'm hunting tend to have to figure out the same. Come inside. He doesn't seem annoyed at the comment. If anything, he's perhaps amused. Arlen, you would figure he's amused. He's one of these people that has that sort of dry sense of humor. But ushers for you both to go inside. You are met with the very distinct aroma of where meat gets processed. Smells like a butcher. There's nowhere really to sit, it seems, but you're brought inside at least.
Do the piece of meat, the carcasses, do they look like it was a good hunt? Was it like big plump meat?
looks like there is, from what you're used to, Arlen, there's not a lot here. There is some things through the back that are clearly hanging up. Occasionally they will smoke out meats to try and preserve it. Other times they might try to salt it. But they hunt during seasons where hunting is easier, and then stock up for times where they might get stuck in the mountains for a lengthy period of times because of the wintry conditions. Although you know that your hunters can still go out and hunt in the snow. It's just there's less available. But no, this for this time of year, knowing that preparations are being made for winter time, there's a lot less here than you're used to seeing.
Okay.
So no, doesn't look like this being a good hunt.
Okay. I don't want to. I'm not going to approach the subject just yet. I just wanted to see if it was the case.
So he'll kind of rest back against the table and look you both over and just give you a bit of a discerning look, Arlen. You're not sure what's going on inside of his head. So you have encountered these holes to the skies then?
Yes. Yes, I have. On at least 2 to 3 occasions, all with the same results. These were being brought to this side of the world and hunting the first thing that had warm blood. May the lowlanders, beasts, didn't matter to them.
And have you fought what comes out? Have you survived any of these things?
Yes, I fought these things.
Let's see.
They go down, but it's not easy.
And you've not. The one thing that you haven't seen, Arlen, you saw that demons came out, and you have fought demons before. You've not been close to one of these tears to really see how the tears themselves behave. Not yet, anyway. But like you've said, it is correct that you've at least fought and killed demons before. Well, you see, since it happened, we've got 3 main hunters beside myself and the 2 younger ones outside, and they've not come back. It's been about a week past when we would usually expect them, and I'm concerned. And we sent out a couple of people just to check out. They couldn't find them. They did see a couple of those holes, I suppose, if that's what we're calling it. But they didn't get too close. I'm suspecting perhaps my hunters have either been waylaid by this or met their end. But if we don't get them back, with the area being so dangerous to hunt, wary of sending out more to their doom. And if we don't get more stock in, winter's going to be very difficult.
How far away are their usual hunting grounds?
They tend to head through a pass and then go over the west side of the mountains down into the lower areas. You'll have been there before.
What about people who were sent to check out where they were? Did they find anything?
They
anything?
didn't get very far before they encountered a couple of those green holes. So they pulled back for fear of themselves. They think it's either the anger from the lady, perhaps some retribution. Whether it is at us or at the lowlanders, we're not sure.
I don't know how this happened. I doubt the lady would try to not curse us, but words, Alex. I don't think she tried to put us in such a situation where we would lose our own people.
Then how can we explain why this happened? Like I say, I'm no shaman. I'm not here to
Right. I was gonna say the same thing.
but many of us are fearful for what this could mean.
How long? How many days of meat do you have ready to provide?
Oh, we can cover a couple of weeks. It's not a dire situation at the moment. At the moment, the Thane is hesitant to go and trade with the Lowlanders to get more in, but it may come to that just so that we can see out the winter months.
I would agree. How long of a winter do we have left?
You would know that you're definitely in a month that's turning to winter. It's that sort of October, November time where it's definitely getting colder and you know that the snows will start coming soon.
Okay. Okay. Have you had to go deeper into the woods to get prey? Have they been scarcer than usual?
Well, no, not necessarily.
Okay.
It's just it's dangerous. The area where we hunt down the back, we don't tend to see many lowlanders heading quite in that close to the mountains, but obviously the roads have been dangerous for a while now from people. Lowlanders fight in their ridiculous fights.
Don't they always?
But
Okay. No sightings of the demons close, just the holes.
no, there's definitely things coming out of it.
Okay. I thought
Yeah.
you said that only the
No,
holes have been spotted.
well, they didn't get very close to it, so they didn't have to tackle it.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's not quite so close that it's at the hole itself, but because they keep appearing in random places, it may only be a matter of time. If one was to come to the village itself.
I'm pretty sure the spirits that I'm pretty sure the spirit that the augur was acquainted to is protecting this place more than we can even fathom.
Sure. If it comes to it, I'm not sure that spirit is strong enough to go up against angry versions of its brethren.
Perhaps not, but we'll see.
If you have encountered these things and you fought it, and you and yours confident, I would appreciate either seeing if there's a way of rescuing our people, or at least returning the body so that they can be brought up to the skies.
I'll talk to my group. I definitely would like to be able to at least find out what's going on, recover them, hopefully alive. That's what I want to aim for.
Yeah. We're not a big hold, so we don't have countless people we can throw at these sorts of things. I would appreciate it, Alan.
Absolutely. But first, I need to go through my trial and see what's going to happen.
Oh, you have to perform a trial.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish God's blessing on you then.
Thank you. Going to offer my hand for a good old fashioned shake.
You'll take your hand, good strong handshake.
Good.
He'll look at you, Feywin, and then extend his own hand. It's a very large hand.
Ewan will try and shake his hand.
It's like a
Like
person
when a
shaking a Barbie
baby-
doll. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just shake the little finger.
Yeah, he'll shake your hand. It's a very strong grip. But he'll give you both a smile and then go out to return to the two younger hunters.
Okay. They win. Time for breakfast.
Yes, and for what it's worth, I think it would feel good to do something relatively simple that we know would help. Even if we don't find anyone, we can at least bring back some animals.
Something, anything at this point, yes. Alrighty. You're gonna witness that there's a spring in my step because breakfast food is the best kind of food.
You're not wrong. Yes. So, the two of you are able to head to the longhouse after the brief conversation. You can see that there are plates put together already for you, including some drinks, and the others are there. So, do we all come and sit together?
Oh, absolutely. For me, I'm going to make a beeline straight for Robin and crew.
Mm-hmm.
Bro nod.
What did you say?
A bro nod.
Bronut?
Bro nod.
Bro nod.
Yeah, because my face is full.
Yeah.
just can't get over this cheese.
I know, right? Look at
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because it kind of smells. And if you put your fingers, it smells, but it tastes so good.
Don't smell your fingers then.
I mean, if I'm putting it in my face, it just automatically happens. I have a very sensitive nose.
So just stuff your nose with like cotton or something.
That's part of the experience. I'm not saying it's just because it smells that I'm mad about it. I'm just saying, like, it's deceiving because of its smell. You're like, oh, this can't be great, and then you taste it, and you're like, oh no, this is great.
So I was gonna like take a bit of brie, some strawberries, bit of honey, and then give it to Robin. There, try that. That's gonna be good.
Nah, hell yeah, and just eats it. just gets really puffy cheeked.
It's like chipmunk cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give a wave to the guys.
I'm going to. I'm thinking like it's kind of big table with just a big long bench, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to plop my bum on that bench, make it reverberate a little bit as I sit down, and not show, but gesture to Faywin to take a seat either across me or wherever there's a seat open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give a quick peck to Sinead. Thanks for the food.
You're welcome.
Had a good sleep, Robin? I didn't see you this morning.
I mean, I hammocked.
Always comfortable. Had enough blankets?
Yeah.
Perfect. Glad to hear so.
I love Arlen.
I'm sorry, who said that?
It was sorry, it was your GM.
God?
God was just commenting on how much she loves Arlen.
Yeah.
We all know God
He's
has
just a random
favorite.
passerby.
Yeah.
Just
Everyone
just, hello, Arlen. Like,
Arlen Fan Club.
Hey.
I will be quiet now.
I'm going to take the slowest bite possible of a sausage. The tension is palpable.
So, Arlen, how, not that I'm like in a hurry to leave or anything, but what's the plan?
I'm after breakfast. speak with my Thane, figure out what the trial I have to go through.
Excuse me, what?
Trial?
No, not the kind of trial you're thinking. It's not the kind of where there's 2 guys, 3 guys with white wig talking about stuff. No, it's I have to. There's something I need to accomplish to redeem myself.
Right.
So even though none of this is your fault, you have to redeem yourself.
It's not. It's hard to explain for
An outsider.
correct.
Mhm.
It's our way.
I say
Okay.
Once the trial is completed and succeeded, the matter is closed. I have succeeded, therefore, whatever the matter was is also closed. Meaning, in this case, I'd be expunged of all responsibility. Even if between me and my father, we were able to talk about things and have some sort of come to the understanding that it is indeed not my fault, nor was it ever my fault. In the eyes of my people, in the eyes of all my gods, I still have to prove myself.
Why I have to ask,
Mhm.
you know, because I don't have gods. I have ancestors, and I don't necessarily have to prove myself to my ancestors, right? The ancestors had to prove themselves to us. So that's so we have a difference of belief there. So when I asked this question that I forgot, I guess what I don't understand is if the understanding from your father, who is in a way the offending party, and wouldn't the gods already know that it's not your fault, and 2, because they're gods and aren't gods like omnipotent or something, so wouldn't they already know? And couldn't your dad just be like, I understand that it's your way and your people. I'm trying to figure out why it's necessary to do for someone who isn't guilty of anything. Like, wouldn't you just be admitting the guilt?
Arlen, you would know that the way that she spoke was that it was you losing faith in yourself. That you need to work through that, and what you're really proving yourself to is yourself.
Okay. I guess I'm going to
Just
with
so
my
because I know that was a couple weeks ago that conversation happened.
yeah.
So,
Mm.
yeah.
I'm gonna use my fork and just pour around my food in my plate a little bit. It's also more about proving to me that I am not the guilty party.
Okay, if it's something that you need to do for yourself, that's perfectly fine. That changes everything, in my opinion, in my questioning, because that's you, and you do you.
I don't know why I didn't open with that. Yes, my God, that makes things a lot easier.
But I mean, I learned something.
Sometimes it's hard to admit it to ourselves.
Yeah. No, I learned something. I'm a very open-minded person when it comes to other people's struggles as soon as I understand them. And I just look dead at Phelan when I say that in the most deadpan sense.
I look toward that and just look behind and what is she looking at?
So that being said, I think I'm done with breakfast. Is there anything that we can do to help you prepare for this, or are we just watching?
I don't know what the test is. I don't know what the thing is yet. I may need help. I
guess
don't
we'll
know
find
yet.
out after you talk to your thing then.
Right. It could be a thing where she says, "Oh, you must do this by yourself, by the skin of your teeth," and or she could say, "Well, it's a thing you can do. Have fun."
Okay, I got because I know a little bit about your culture, just a little bit, because if I've been not this particular hole, but I've traded with y'all. So, uh, out of I will instead, and I get my bag and I pull out a little vial of oil. So here's what's up. This is a massage oil. It's not a sexual massage oil. It's
No, we've
I
had
mean
a
you
counter
can
with
make it
those.
if you, anything could be can be sexual if you try hard enough. But this is more so what this does, it goes on like super super cold, but then it goes on like then it just warms up. Okay? And it's really good for like your muscles and sort of like helps both the healing process and blood flow when you change temperatures like that. So if you have to do something physical, which is what my assumption is because that's what I've been here before,
Y'all are really buff.
you can have Shanae put this on your muscles like about an hour before everything has to go down, and it should actually like help with like fatigue at the very least, and
Okay.
afterwards to help you feel better.
I like that.
So don't use
That's
all of it.
that's very generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Robin just gave him icy hot in oil
Icy,
form.
huh?
Revolutionary.
Canon,
Yeah.
yeah, it's in the world. It's in the world, yeah.
Yeah. I call it snowstorm sunshine. I'm working on the name.
Wow.
Maybe I should
Snowstorm
call it
sunshine.
avalanche rays.
Avalanche? I get that.
Avalanche. But then it makes it sound like it's only for
Well,
avars.
why don't you name it Cold Hot?
Cold hot? No, that's
Wow.
who does that? We could call it burning freeze or freezing or freeze burnt. It's
Freezer burn.
freezer burn. That's what it is. Freezer burn. That's. Oh, I'm just to write this down. Okay, sorry. I gotta
Frostbite.
go pee again. I don't know what's I didn't really pee that much in the night because it's just so fun. It's very hard to get in and out of a hammock, so, without
Just
getting
go
it
to the
dirty. So I
bathroom.
just held it, and so like now I just have to continue. So I will. I guess see you after you talk to your Thane, and yeah. All right. Have a good morning, everyone. Get your exercise in. Drink lots of water.
You mean ale?
Mhm.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
that went well. Also, I'm sorry, somebody's trying to sit on me but keeps on slipping.
That's
You
okay.
big
Hello?
boy.
I'm
The
holding
big
her.
guy.
Mhm.
Oh, the baby. Oh, I look at the baby.
She's so cuddly. It's hot. All right.
We love
After
cuddly
breakfast.
animals. Yes. So breakfast has been consumed. You were told when you were ready to go with your group, by the way, to see the thing.
I know. So we go as a group. I don't know what the thing is gonna be. So it could be just like.
Oh, we're meant to go with you.
I mean, yes. I'm not sure
we'll
if it's.
definitely go with you.
So I hope it's something we can help with, but it seems like this is a sort of thing they want to see if you still belong with them.
I thought there was like a whole self-worth type of situation, not like whole
It is.
situation.
It is.
Well, if it was someone from my clan who'd been gone a long time, that's what I would attend for.
Right. I mean, that's fair. I mean, if it is about self-worth and proving something, there are many traditions that sometimes have you bring other people. It'll also prove how good of a leader you are, or how well you work with people, or how well your group might work together. So it could be one of those.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wish Robin was here. I'm pretty sure she'll be back. I know.
She'll be back.
Alrighty.
Is everything all right here? Did
Yeah.
you find out if everything's okay being so close to that green light thing. Hole, whatever.
Yes and no. What I've learned from the hunters, well, the hunter, the big buff hunter guy.
They're
The-
all big buff guys. I don't know which one you're
You sound
talking
flustered,
about.
Arlen.
Arlen, Sinead's right here.
I know. I know. It's not that. It's not that. He's big and buff, and that's all.
Also, all your men are big and buff.
He's buffer. He's beefier than everybody else.
Okay.
The
Anyways,
beefiest.
we're
The beefiest.
enough with the beefcake.
I'm
They have
the one that said that.
hey, shush. We've had they were able to report that there was some incursion holes thing that appeared. Do I know about how far away from the village, Emma?
You would know that where he was talking about them going, it's about an hour to 2 hours journey. You go through a pass and then down the side of the mountain on the other side, on the west side, so it's closer to the Arlesian side. And that is where they are. So a couple hours away.
Okay. So there've been reports of the holes about 2-3 hours away from here, and
Alright.
they've had hunters just go missing for about a week now.
Oh. Well, shit.
Yeah, when we get out of here, we're going to need to be very careful.
Are they doing anything to find these hunters?
I wanted to talk to you guys about that after we're done with the trial.
We're already talking about it now.
I mean, true. I was hoping we could go and investigate, see what's going on, make sure that they're not like amassing a force of 1,000 strong to assault the village.
Or if some of the hunters are stranded or,
Yeah.
blocked off by one of these things, we could help them.
Exactly.
Or at the very least,
I mean,
hunt down some food.
I'm more than happy to help. Look for your people. And figure out what's going on. I mean,
Perfect.
it was before your time, Faywin, but the rest of you helped me take down a great bear.
Oh yes, that was
Ourselves too. Points to Cheryl.
and proven ourselves we
Bro
did.
nod.
Yeah. My full food.
Mhm. You're so handsome, Cheryl.
Oh. Thank you.
Well, but yeah.
He looks
Okay.
confused. He's like, why, where, what?
Where's this from?
Goes back to eating.
Okay. Everyone ready? Because I'm already walking.
All right, we all have to talk to your thing together.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm
We should
walking.
offer her some of that frozen burn.
Freezer
Fr-
burn.
yeah.
Mhm.
Freezer,
Freezer
burn.
burn.
Mhm.
What's a freezer?
I don't know yet, but it's
Oh,
a lowlander thing.
It's like an ice box. Do you not know what an ice box is?
I know what an ice box is. I didn't know.
Yeah, some people have kind of been like, it's so cold. It's an ice box that freezes. Like that's how cold it gets. It's usually
it's a
done like during the
freezer.
winter. Because once something freezes and it stays sealed, it just stays frozen for a really long time, like a few weeks. So whenever things are like not cold, you have like stuff that that just thawed out, like vegetables and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been rich enough to have an ice box, so
Me neither, but I've seen it with some of my clients.
okay.
I mean, for us,
We're
we
walking
just-
and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Jacoby actually had one, so.
yes.
I hope so. He's fucking
Mhm.
rich as shit.
Which, by the way, I know that, like, wine is usually drank at, like, room temperature, however it comes. However, he used to have this pink wine that he would keep in his icebox. and it was actually better cold. I know, so weird, right? So weird.
Life of the
It's
rich and noble.
strange, very
Mhm.
strange.
Yep, how the other half live. It doesn't take very long. You're literally walking out of one building and into another, so there's really not that much distance between this one and the other. You can see that there are a couple people kicking around, and Brigitte is speaking to someone when you enter, so you kind of have to wait for a little bit. You can see someone sort of like moving what is effectively like a wheelbarrow out of the place. They've cleaned out the pen that O'Farren stays in. So, O'Farren's, living his best life in a nice, clean.
He's looking all right.
Oh yeah, real healthy. Looks happy. But eventually they kind of give her a nod of respect and head off. Give you a nod of recognition, Arlen, as they head out. You're left with your thing. She'll give you a small nod of the head, Arlen, and then look to everyone. Welcome back.
Little bro nod.
Thank you for having us, my friend.
Of course. I take it our hospitality has been comfortable for you all.
Very. Your cheese
Yes.
is amazing, by the way.
So good.
What?
Glad you approve.
Yeah.
Sorry, the microphone went off.
That's alright. So, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I'm here as requested. I am ready.
I see. Very good. I hear that you did go in and visit with your father.
Yes, it went as great as I could expect.
I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you both.
Is he a pariah?
No. There are those that go in and help care for him. He does not have much about him anymore to care for himself.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to at least give my thanks to these people. They are kind.
I will make sure that that happens. But yes, we are making sure that he is comfortable, at least. We have, of course, tried all that we can, healing wise, and the ogre has done her share, but this is not something that we have the ability to solve.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost his time to return to the skies.
I know.
But now we are discussing you. Yes?
Yes.
You seem more centered in yourself than when you first came to me the other day.
I have had a very good talk with my father. I was able to put some things behind me, and he was able to tell me things that I think has been weighing him down for years now.
I suspect so.
Some of the weight is off my shoulders, but I still have work to do.
And you mean to seek justice for what happened, or at least discover the
Absolutely.
truth?
Without a doubt.
I have something that I will pass on to you that may help in this, but perhaps it can be given after your trial. Not that I am withholding it, but it seems more fitting that way.
That makes sense.
Well, it seems fitting given what has happened. That the nature of your trial is something to demonstrate the man that you are, the warrior that you are, and potentially the leader that you are, should you wish it. I will have you going to the trial for Hakon. You would know that, Arlen, that there are many types of trials that your people are asked to do. It is their way of keeping law and order and justice and settling arguments and all that sorts of things. And they often tie to your gods, and they are decided by the Thane. And if they feel that an argument, one side is definitely either foolish or they're obviously in the wrong, she will sometimes impose extra measures on them to give them a bit of a handicap to it. But the trial of Hakon, for you, there is an area through the pass where you would be heading to go to where the hunting grounds are, and you head down a little area that's like a hollow. And it's sort of like a fighting pit in a way, but you only go there when you are taking part in a trial of Hakon. This will be a trial of fighting. As Hakon is about justice and retribution and strength of will and physical power, as opposed to Korth, who's the mountain father. But she will see the expression on your face just to see how you feel about that, and then give a little nod. It's up to you. If you wanted to accomplish this as just yourself, but there is opportunity for you to bring those who you feel are best suited to fight alongside you and help you in achieving your ends and help you with your sense of purpose in life. Some are born to achieve things in life and reach a greatness, and that sometimes comes with help and through leadership. Do you accept this trial, Arlen?
I'm going to turn to my friends. Would you follow me to the trial? Would you accompany me to the trial?
I would.
Of course.
Would you fight with me at that trial?
Always.
I wouldn't drag you guys here without your explicit consent.
Oh, I can't wait to stab some shit.
I like the
You know,
enthusiasm.
stabbing shit is what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm. I just do it recreationally.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, because you're a merchant for a living.
There's a chuckle from the thing. Very good.
Wait, is this
So-
up to the death trial or like?
Oh, no. You will be going up against some of our finest warriors, and it is fight to submission.
So I would feel really bad if I got killed or if I killed someone in your hold.
Occasionally, it will happen, but it would be accidental, as there's no honor in killing your own. It is to submission, like I said.
I guess I'm going to turn back to Brigitte. Brigida, sorry. And I'm going to say, we are ready put a trial back on.
Marvelous. Then, once you feel you are suitably prepared, you will go down and perform this trial. One way or the other, I would like you to go and see our Scold afterwards.
Where aren't they right now?
They're in their home.
Okay.
I imagine they will be watching.
They're
And then-
always watching.
I mean, Arlen will get the name after this.
Sorry?
If he earns one.
Oh.
For him, it may be about earning back the name of his father, or earning his own.
Do we get the name if we win?
I imagine you have names of your own, but it depends. If our Scald comes to learn of any,
Are we naming anything? I'm sorry, what?
Oh.
you can earn legend marks. It
Mm.
has been known occasionally for non-Ava to earn legend marks, but you have to really earn it. Simply helping him in his trial is perhaps not enough.
I was just asking. I totally understand.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Are there any limitations on how magic can be used? So blood magic's okay. Just kidding.
She'll
Maybe.
raise an eyebrow at you and tilt her head, but smile nonetheless.
Can we heal ourselves in this battle, or is it no hope?
Usually, healing is not the done thing. It's all about how you are perceived. Not just for us, it's how you're perceived by the god that the trial is for. You can choose to heal if you want, but
I can't heal because it'll make me seem like I'm weak. No, I'm kidding. I can't let people see me as weak. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. It's like, no,
Now,
okay.
granted, if you are out actually fighting or defending the hold, or that's very different.
Oh, yes, no, than a trial, of course.
Because that's about trying to stay alive. This is just to submission, so.
I have a lot of practice in
Submission?
people in submission, yeah.
Arlen, would you like me to refrain from using healing magic on you?
Absolutely.
All right.
I guess we're all gonna need this then. And I open up my bag and I pull out like a few more bottles of freezer burnt and I just like hand it to everyone. Like, but there are like labels on it now. Like it says, Robin's freezer burn on it now because you have to know where it comes from. And just hands it
This
to
entire
everyone.
time, Robin's just been making labels as we
Oh
talk
yeah, all the time. Like
just
at the
slapping
dinner
them
table,
on.
when she goes to pee, she's like, or when she's not peeing, and just there, it's like, oh, this is gonna be a while. Oh, good thing I have my trusty pen and glue
And labels.
and labels in my bag. Of course, always prepared. It's not magical. It just makes you feel better.
Well, I wish you all luck with the trial. I imagine most people will be there to watch. And like I say, you can... Anything you wish to share with us, Gold, is your choice. She collects the stories.
Tell her about the demon dragon thing.
Mm-hmm.
Since you find that interesting.
Cheez-Its too. I think it's worthy of mention.
Cheez-Its too.
Who's Jesus?
No,
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Oh, She's-Its. Sorry, my auditory processing is really bad right now, and I literally saw, and I'm just like concentrating on chat and subtitles, and I saw Jesus, and I was like, "Excuse
Yeah,
me,
the subtitles
who
just
is
say
this
Jesus.
man that you speak of?"
He's a carpenter back in
Oh,
Uh,
It's somber.
Yeah. Okay.
you know how I am with wood, right?
Right.
You.
right.
There's a a pause.
I walked into that one. Never mind that.
Yeah. EJ.
Oh my god. What this?
So when are we fighting?
We need to walk over to the fighting pit first. It's about what 2-3 hours walk through the pass that I just mentioned.
So we're
earlier.
fighting today. We're fighting today.
It can be today. It depends on when you feel prepared to do it. But if you feel ready to go now.
Yes, we're fighting today.
That's-
Sorry, somebody decided to
okay.
unlock my.
Then we're doing this now. Okay.
Okay, let's go. Let's go fight. So, are we gonna have any weapon substitutes? Like, do you have any corks to put on, or like, do we like pull flags off of each other instead of actually stabbing?
No, you can fight as you would normally. Just stop yourself before killing people.
Don't stab too deep. Got it.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Technically, as soon as someone either from their side or from your side drops to 0, they basically take a knee and
Mhm.
will get off the playing field for last man standing, basically. Now, it is up to you. If you are competing, obviously you are there as a team for Alan. Alan, I expect to see you leading.
Yeah, he can't. He has no audio right now.
Oh,
Yeah, actually,
Exactly.
why don't we just kind of? Oh, you got it now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
it's fine. Yes. You may wish to strategize before you just walk down to the fighting pit and just go.
Are we going to be matched in numbers then?
Numbers will be balanced, but they tend to come in 2 waves.
Are we fighting a dragon? Because we've already done that before.
No, we're fighting the
Okay.
warriors.
Oh, we're fighting people? Okay, so no
Yeah.
surprises. We're fighting people. You're not going to
Yeah.
throw an ogre in there to surprise us,
No,
or
we
or
don't
like-
That
have-
was really bad. We did not enjoy fighting that.
no, or just like, a goat ogre. Have you ever seen one of those?
What?
A goat
A
ogre.
goat ogre?
Goat
A
ogre, yeah. I've never seen one either. I just heard someone talk about it one time, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we saw this goat ogre. It was an ogre and a giant goat," and we were like, "Nah," and then we ran away. But I don't know if it's a real thing, like owl bears. I don't think owl bears are real, but I know a guy who swears they are.
You're a very interesting person.
I know. Thanks. I get around a lot.
Well, no, we do not have goat ogres.
Okay. What about owl bears?
No.
Okay. See, I'm just trying to find one. I just want evidence. Imagine
Maybe
the
another
musk.
time.
I really hope that they do not exist. That sounds awful.
Would they lay eggs or give live birth?
So we're gonna have to discuss
Anyway.
strategies, right?
Right. You can take some time. I will need to obviously get some time. We don't just have warriors ready right this second. So I will need to go and get people prepared.
You know what? That's okay. That'll give us a head start to get to the arena, and once we're there, we'll have some time to do our stretches and like our pre-workout and all of that. So
Very good. Well, let me know when you're ready. And we will bring everyone there.
Alright.
Okay, we'll get a head start. Come
I guess
like an hour
We're,
behind us. Yeah.
You won't get into the arena until it's time to go.
yeah, so let's just
Oh, okay.
let's just say in a few hours
Yeah.
we'll come back and we'll all go together.
Sure.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun. Fighting pits, huh? Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, we're walk and talk?
Yeah, walk and talk.
Walk and talk.
God, your warriors are really big though.
My what?
I mean, the warriors in your hold. I mean,
Well, yeah,
we've clearly taken down
clearly.
bigger, but
Oh, yeah.
I've also been aiming to kill those times. So all of the times, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never tried to stab someone.
I've never held back.
Not the
'cause
intention of like killing
If you
them.
hold back, you get killed.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
I'll try with like the back of my daggers and swords and stuff.
And just to confirm, because you guys didn't actually say, it is just the three of you, yeah? Not the two extras that you have.
Finch is
Finch.
definitely not gonna play.
Yeah.
They're coming with us. But
Yeah.
the thing is, that's just really unfair because one, Finch would show up Arlen and we don't want that.
No, that's true.
Yeah, this is good. This way Arlen
Yeah.
gets to be the leader and the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mhm.
And do we want Shara to fight?
It's probably just easier for you guys.
Yeah,
to
it's just
use,
gonna
so
be
you're
easier for
running
just us
yourselves.
three.
It's just that you
Yeah.
guys didn't confirm to her in character that it was just the three of you, not the whole party.
It is
So
just the three
we're-
of us. Mel will drop
Well,
back.
4 of us.
Well,
yeah.
4 of us.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
think like we will all travel. Like I'm assuming like Shanae, Finch, and Cheryl would watch, but just not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
will,
It'd be nice to have our own peanut gallery.
yeah.
What's a peanut gallery?
I don't know. I've heard that back in ever, and I just thought it was like a thing where people watch from up high and throw peanuts.
Why would you throw peanuts at people?
Dress up as a peanut.
How do you dress up as a peanut?
What's a
thought
peanut?
gallery was
You never
that
had
you
peanuts?
No, I've had nuts, but not peanuts.
You've had nuts before.
Yeah, Darius.
Not
Yeah.
nuts.
I will if I. Oh, wait.
I will inform Cheryl that we are fighting and that he will not be fighting with us.
Gotcha.
It's okay. It's not to the death. It's just until someone takes a knee.
Submission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the uncle?
And we both know I'm good at submission. Or other people.
Dang,
give-
girl! I always
give
pegged
the wink
you
to
for a
that.
top.
Oh, no, that's what I meant.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I was like, all right, gotcha.
I mean, swing both ways. With this one, at least. Who plays the shadow?
Dara just nods his head. He does not vocally respond, but yeah. There's definitely a bit of back and forth there, I imagine.
It just reminds me of that TikTok. It's like, yo, what's your name? My name's Jimmy. And you know,
I
it's
didn't
like,
peg you
I
for a
didn't peg
Jimmy."
you for a Jimmy. Dang, then what's
Yeah,
my
girl.
name gotta be for you to peg me?
Yeah, remember that one. We're like, oh, dang. All right, TikTok, we're getting horny again.
TikTok is always horny. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? At least the side that I'm on.
Oh God, yeah.
But yes. Back to horny.
Anyway,
on me
continue.
here.
Sorry, it's appropriate. This
Yeah.
is Dragon Age.
So. You ready to fight, Arlen?
I am ready to conquer all.
That's the spirit.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Now we are your group right now, like your thing said.
Right.
We're here for you to lead us in this battle. And I'm sure it goes without saying that any hurt feelings that we all have right now will not be counted or acted on in this. I know I don't really have to say it, but just in case.
But you
because
did.
we're all a family. Yeah.
Just own what you said. Don't worry, I'm not gonna try and murder Faywin in the ring or not.
That's not what I was.
Or let someone murder Faywin in the ring. It's
We all know that none of us would murder Faywin.
right.
Can we stop talking about murdering Faywin, please? If you think like we're actually
As Faywin is like standing right there.
So do we need anything from the village before we leave? Because it's gonna take us a few hours to get there.
You know,
Well,
it's not the full 2 hours. You're not going down into the valley. You're just, it's like it's a little hollow that's in the actual mountain range itself. So.
Oh, okay. In that case, I misunderstood.
It's just under an hour away, maybe.
The thing said we had to let her get things ready. So let's just wait an hour or two, and then we'll go back there, and we'll all go to the fighting pits or whatnot.
Okay.
As you guys are hanging around, you will see that the people around the village have clearly heard that there's going to be a trial, and everyone seems to be getting themselves sorted.
Oh wow.
Dealing with any work or business that they have going on, so that they can go and watch this. It's usually a big deal because it's always about hold business. You know, this is your guys' way of either proving certain things, proving yourself, earning honor, earning titles, or settling disagreements. There's lots of reasons why these sorts of trials happen, but in a community as small as yours, everyone's always very interested and invested in what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see a few of the people that are clearly the ones that are going to be going in and fighting. They are all big and beefy.
AF.
Yeah, very much so. And like she said, that it usually comes in a couple of waves, because you have to prove your capabilities, not just as warriors, because one person can be in there and fighting and doing really well themselves. It's a very different thing to be in there and working as a team, and it seems that perhaps if you're bringing a team, that's part of what you're trying to bring to the table.
Arlen, any battle plans?
Have I ever witnessed any of those battles?
Oh yeah, I mean it's usually just a big slog. Occasionally you will get people strategizing with things like distance or focusing fire. So maybe it's like a 1-against-1 sort of, like all four of you picking out somebody to fight. Occasionally the whole group will go in and just sort of like everyone goes and just swamps one person at a time. Sometimes it's just pure chaos. Sometimes it's one person going in to really prove themselves as a warrior, and they go in against 4, 5, 6 people to take them all down to try and prove themselves. There's lots of things that happen in that arena. It depends what you're trying to accomplish.
I think a good old-fashioned pincer maneuver would be the best in this case. I go in first, people flank on the side, we don't let them flank us.
Okay. So where would you like all of us to be? Who do you think should be flanking and who should?
You two on the sides, Faywin behind me.
Okay, so I have a question. What if there's just multiple people, more than 4 people, and like yeah, sure, we're flanking, but who do we concentrate on? Do we concentrate on anyone that comes after us? Do we concentrate on anyone who comes after you? what is the
Do we
What-
try to like get them all in like a little group?
do we
All in
yeah,
one
do we
fort?
corral them like they're sheep or goats?
Goats. I would say yes, we corral them. We try to get
Okay.
them all in one spot together. And if there's anybody attacking from a distance, in that case, I
Mhm.
believe Faywin is the only one that can do something about distance fighting, correct?
Gotcha. I will get
Unless-
my best Ferelden corgi going on.
Ferelden Corgi?
Yeah, there's it's a type of dog. It's not the same as the the and I point to Andrel. They're a little bit shorter and they're used for like livestock, not fighting. Like they're
okay.
they're very cute. They're very fluffy butts. Did you not see any? You not
I don't think so.
okay.
I also have a longbow.
Oh,
I do know how to use one, and I have
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I have a crossbow too. I can just
Yeah.
take everyone out in the knees. I mean, I would take them out in the knees anyway because that's where I planned on like stabbing them was in the knee.
okay. In that case, we focus on distance. Anybody who's attacking from a distance needs to go down first. I'll make sure to keep the heat off of anybody that's pretty firing on them. If they come close to any of you, we concentrate on them. Me last.
Okay.
So focus on distance, and then once they get closer, we'll kind of focus on the closer ones, and then Faywin will still concentrate on distance.
Yes.
Okay. If we do corral them all in one spot, Faywin, do you have anything that does a big boom?
Like a big ball of
Oh.
fire.
I don't. I have one area of effect. I think it's really to keep people away from me.
What? Oh, hold on a second. That could be useful. What if we use that, like, in place you strategically, so that it does corral them into a certain other space?
I could try that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I didn't train with the intention of doing battle.
Well, that's okay. You've been doing battle for almost several months now with us.
I can certainly frighten them.
Yeah.
You have more fights in you than you think.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally fried a Templar in their armor, just saying.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
I didn't. It would take longer for me to fry them in their armor.
Yeah. You quite literally just put your hand on their face and just put lightning in them. They just you did that.
Oh yes, I did do that.
So don't sell yourself short, even though you are a little short. But so am I. Most of us are, except Arlen.
Oh, I'm short for Navarre. Yes.
I've noticed. God, you have really tall people.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's prepare. So, plan. Pincer maneuver. Focus on long distance until they get to us. Then we focus on short distance, and Faywin will keep focusing on long distance.
Correct.
We corral them.
And if it becomes absolutely pure chaos,
Mm-hmm.
we make sure that we protect each other
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and try to position ourselves into a better position to then go into the offensive.
Okay.
Boy, I sure you hope I remember all of that. Oh, yo, I took a Benadryl for my allergies. I knew this was gonna
Why
happen.
would you do that?
Because I was leaking from my face. And there was nothing else. I have a very large coffee headed my way.
Right. I'm going to pull you guys over to the map so you can figure out where you're going to be standing. It seems that what you're going into is a hollow that seems partially natural and partially also just like worked stone, almost like a quarry. It looks like they've actually been taking some stone here, perhaps for building or making some of the statues that are around the village.
Or just flexing, they just pick up the rocks.
Just for casual exercise. So it is just like a hollow at the center. And I'll show you where the first four, you're going to be getting 2 waves of people. Just so you know to strategize. So obviously you've come in, what you're seeing on the south end of the map there is the pathway down. And it looks like some people are sort of like clambering into the rock faces like around about it to sit almost like amphitheater style. So they're sitting up there, but it's very much like out and exposed. Coming to see these things can be dangerous if ranged weapons go astray.
Are we coming in from the top or the bottom?
The bottom.
Okay.
So it goes down, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna go
Like
back
a
before we
spiral
start fighting.
staircase.
Sure. It's a bit like a spiral staircase, yeah. So, you guys would have been coming down there, but you're gonna get the chance to like settle up. So the bits where you see like the scraggly bits of rock, so actually like in the place itself, you'll be allowed to set up there. The pathway is just how you come down into the theater, just in general. So you'll be given the opportunity to kind of set yourselves up. Just so that you don't spend half the battle just trying to run down the path. Because people will be sitting up in those kind of areas. So, now obviously you can be in amongst the crowds if you want. I'm gonna, just for your own benefits, I'm gonna draw a little line around basically the cutoff points for where people are actually sitting. There you go.
Yeah. That seemed pretty.
Yeah, cleared for fighting is inside the red circle. Outside the red circle, people will be kind of crowding into view.
So we're sort of allowed to kind of come up on this space right here that I'm pointing at.
Yeah, you could be.
Interesting.
Stood up there if you want. Yeah.
Fairly, maybe that's where you should be slinging some stuff.
I could, yes.
With a vantage point, yeah.
No, obviously.
It'd be really good if we can corral them into just this.
They have freedom of movement, and you don't know if they've got ranged as well or not.
That is true.
You don't actually know. So.
We're talking about
Just positioning.
Okay.
So inside of the red circle is basically the area that is cleared for fighting. Outside of the red circle is where people are going to be sitting and posting up to spectate.
Oh boy, it's been a while since we had a fight, so I need to open up all my battle stuff.
If I was up here, would I be able to see everyone that's in the arena proper?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's steep slope that leads down into the bottom of it, but it's not ridiculously so. It's got like open cast mine kind of vibes.
Are the roads gonna start off like back here? I'm asking you as a player and character / Alex.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Are we as roads gonna start off back here, or do you want us up front with you?
Up front with me, like that we can more. Well, yeah, not too close, not too far.
Here.
Also, I'm afraid Thewin might get absolutely ganked by being in the corridor right here by himself. Like the orange one is going to just make a freaking beeline for him.
Is this the highest point here?
No, that's like the lower part.
I'm assuming the highest point is actually like here-ish.
Yeah.
That I'm picking. Yeah.
Is it possible for him to drop down this way in case things get hot?
Faywin could certainly try. That's a fairly steep rock slope. like I say, the sort of cleared blank area without any texture to it is the pathway down, and it spirals down into where you guys are standing, which is the bottom of this hollow. And then the textured rock space around it is like steep slopes of rock that
Okay.
people are kind of sitting in like it's a viewing theater.
Okay. I would rather if the wind is not there, because that's going to be a position where he could easily be completely cut off from us.
All right. So how about if I'm down here?
Oh, a diamond formation. Nice. That works for me. What do you think? Right. How far away can your spell reach?
I think I'm pretty good to aim anywhere in the arena.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna let Val know to move like the camera of the battle map because we can mostly see the like where we are and then the bottom stairwell, and we can't see that most of the fighting is gonna happen.
You mean anything this way?
So
Not
we
there
can
right
see
now,
more
so
of
she
the
can't-
north area.
She's not there right now, so she can't move.
No, I know. So I'm saying when she
Oh.
comes back, we might
Oh, yeah.
wanna.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
That's fine. Okay, well, while that is getting sorted, I will throw up the turn order for you guys to
Roll that initiative.
Yeah.
See if I remember how to fight.
Dude, it's been so long.
I know.
Oh, I am fighting with my axe still. I did not take the sword.
Damn, that's a lot of 15s.
Yeah, if you guys could maybe do 15 point and just put in your dexterity number just to break the tiebreaker.
Okay.
There is a thing for clicking to
Edit.
Initiatives.
no, I meant there should be a way of adding dexterity tiebreaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every time that happens, it keeps.
I didn't even have my shit collected, but it's 14.
Can I change?
Oh, it's over here.
That's annoying. You know what? Delete that.
I was saying, Val, that you might want to move where you see the battle map because we can see ourselves and then the bottom of the map, but we can't see like the other people on the Twitch overlay.
That's, and I'm gonna tell you why. Is because if that's the case, I will physically not be able to see anything going on the map myself to participate.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
My bad.
It's okay. Yeah. So I mean, I can scroll up when they move, but otherwise, I'm gonna be. It's like this for a reason. Like you can do this. It's about the best I can do.
Sorry, guys, you can't be talking. I'm just getting me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Guys.
We're all going together, and that's not good.
Especially with that Avar with that straight out cheese. Louise.
The 19, the two 19s.
Oh.
Wow, I'm last. I chose to delay my action
Right, of course.
so I can better survey the battle.
Who's? Oh, they've edited. Great.
sure that Sharo has like Andril and the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
I'm giving the dragon to Finch because he's large enough to carry it.
It's just like Finch, she's just holding it.
Yeah,
like
Sparrowhawk.
like a baby. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. We will see. Is the music changed? Yeah, the music changed. We will see if we manage to get around this first round. I'm very aware, both to my players and to the audience, that we have about half an hour left, I believe. Yeah.
We have an hour, I think. We
An
end at
hour.
7:30.
Yeah.
Ooh, battle music. I haven't heard that in a while.
Never mind then. I retract that.
I retract my statement.
Yeah. All right. So, you guys kind of get in. You get yourself set up. You can see the first wave of these warriors all come through. And get ready. And the Thane, who is up in amongst the crowd, just sitting in with everybody else, stands up and gives both the warriors a nod and then to Arlen. And she says, "This trial of Hakon is for Arlen, one of our own who has returned to us. He has been gone for some time, not just to seek out some truths about what happened to his mother years ago, but perhaps seeking himself. It is with this trial that he will find himself one way or the other, and whether he has proved himself worthy in the eyes of Hakon Wintersbreath. This is not a fight to the death, as you all know. This is a fight to submission. No dirty fighting, yeah?" And you hear like a few laughing from people that are beside her.
just looks over at Bella and go.
And with that, let us commence. And you hear someone over the other side sort of ring a bit. It's a big, like, one of those deep bells. Yeah, it rings a bell to get ready for round one, effectively. Wave one. One of them, he is going to... he's going to peel off down to here, go up slightly up the sledge, and pull out a longbow and aim it at 1, 2, 3, 4. Arlen.
Go for the gold.
Yeah.
Go big or go home, right?
Go big or go home. Absolutely. 13.
Nope.
Against defense. Nope. So shoots. Goes wide. It's a little dicey, honestly. You see some of the crowd go, "Oh!" as the arrow does not meet its target. It's the risky thing about ranged weapons in this place. Next up is Bella.
Okay. If I use an activate action and stand by entire action.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's a full action to activate, is it a full action to activate?
It just says with an activate action.
Yeah, that is. You need to look at your moves, girl. Activate is a minor action.
Okay. So I will
So you
activate.
can't aim. In theory,
Yeah.
according to like rules as written in the book, it would mean that you can't move. But I just took movement out as something separate because
Okay.
that seems silly to me.
I will. I will use my activate action to enter into shadow mode. I am aware that I am not hidden, but
Yeah.
it says that it does make it difficult to land blows on me. And then I'm going to use my own longbow and try to aim at the guy up here that just aimed at Arlen.
Roll to hit.
Okay, come on. 1 second. There you go. 19 with 6 stunt points. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit balls. That's great. Let me see the handy dandy cheat sheets. At combat stunts, I will. I will use.
If the rest of you want to pull up the cheat sheets for the
Yep.
Oh,
but just so
already
they're
on
there
it.
for you all.
I will use lightning attack, and then I have journeyman in shadow, so I'm gonna use the last 2 stunt points to create a decoy combat. A decoy of myself.
I think I'm
Want me to-
pretty sure you might not be able to do a lightning attack with a longbow because it's usually a minor to load.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you'd have to, because they have rules in this game around loading up your arrows.
You
and
must
aiming
have a
things.
you must have a loaded
What
missile.
if
Must have a loaded missile, yeah. So I would have
Mhm.
assumed if you knew you were going to be using your bow,
Yeah.
one was already in there to begin with, but to reload as part of your action, I don't think you can have with a
So-
lightning attack.
if I may,
Mhm.
Yeah.
combat stunt point 1, rapid reload. That allows you to reload the bow, and then you can use 4 points to do the lightning attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I don't have enough to do my duplicate. That's what I was trying to do. But I will do lightning reload, and then I'll do. No way, I don't. That doesn't matter because that's. I've never used more than like 2 of these, so this is. You know what? I'm just gonna do lethal blow for 5 and lightning reload for 1, so I'm reloaded already for my next round. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll do the damage and plus an extra 2d6. Let's see. So that's 8 plus. Nice. Plus 11, so 19 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, why is it on the green? Green's not a good color for that. All right. Very good. So you fire an arrow into this guy, and he will oofta in pain as it lands on his shoulder. Very good. Okay. It is then red.
Kind of move over here to make it harder for that guy to hit me.
Sure. Red and green. Fuck it, they're both gonna run in. They're going at the same time, so I'm gonna send one in against one and one in against the other. And they're heading in with battle axes. Alright, so, Robin. Boop, 13.
Nope.
Can't hit higher than a 13, apparently. And then against Arlen, 17.
That's my armor class.
Yeah, so it meets it.
Meets.
You will take 13 damage.
Ow.
Yeah. You know what? They just look happy and excited to be here, you know? Warrior's gonna warrior.
I'm just
Faywin.
happy to be here.
Yeah. Because it's a trial, like, it's not like, you know, going up against
Yeah.
enemies who are hating you and trying to hide.
This is a game for them. Like, this is funsies.
It's fun.
This is for funsies.
Oh yeah.
So the orange one, he is
Yeah.
using a ranged weapon, correct?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
they are using a ranged weapon.
And he's probably elevated by about, let's say, about 5-10 feet.
I will send an arcane lance over in that direction.
Yeah.
And that one I just roll for that, right?
You just rolled to hit, yeah. You're not casting a spell, so you don't have to worry about the fate. A 20 does indeed hit. Yeah.
Get you.
Wow.
Yes, very good. Very good, sir. Anything else?
I think that's it. The arcane lance is a major action, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. I do have a clarifying question just for future, though.
Go for it.
My new ability, Wrath of the Elven.
Yeah.
It says like while this spell is active, all of these things happen.
Yeah.
Am I right in assuming that's something that like you set it and then it's active? I don't see like a limitation on how many rounds it's active or anything like that.
Yeah, I think once you cast it, it's just up probably until the fight is over. I guess. I haven't looked into it. It's not a specialization one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it says like to me without going and looking at it. We'll call it that for this.
I'm just judging by like when I cast that in like Origins.
Yeah.
It's just up until someone hits you hard enough that it.
It's just, right until you go down. Yeah. Yeah, I would assume that it's there with you through this fight.
All right, good to know. I'm staying where I'm at.
Okay. A blue one. Yep, is gonna come down, hitting you in against the wall there, Bella.
Oh.
Buy me dinner first. That's what she's gonna say.
Gives you a big grin as they come in. It's hard to tell. The way that the armor is that they're all wearing is very difficult to judge genders with any of these warriors.
Yeah.
They come in and just give you a big grin. You can just see this big toothy grin as they take a swing with their weapon.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have a -1 to penalty on damage rolls.
Okay. So it's damage rolls that's got the penalty.
That's what it says. I don't know if that means like.
Yeah, you just take one away from whatever damage
Okay.
they hit you. 16.
Yeah, that hit me. It hit.
15 damage. So take away your armor and then one more. So they will swing and a hit. And you properly get like knocked up against this sort of rock face here.
She's just gonna chuckle and say like, "Wow, okay," and just wink.
Robin.
Well, green is all up in my grill, so
Yeah.
I will first things first, I will activate my dual weapon style. So I have +1 to defense and aggro. And gotta remember what this does. So backstab requires movement, so I'm gonna try and bluff them.
Yeah. So that's deception versus. Is it perception for that one?
Yeah, let me check real quick.
Because it's not. Or is it self-discipline? I forget.
It's seeing.
Seeing.
Perception, yeah.
Yeah,
Stealth
perception,
versus seeing.
Yeah, and deceptions and cunning are communication.
Communication.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's
Sorry.
attempt a bluff of 15. Nope, not work.
You succeed.
Oh, I have 16. You have 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Says that works.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And bluff, and just as a reminder, because it has been a while, bluff gives me the extra
D6.
damage. Gotcha. All right. And that we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna attack with our short sword with the entropy runes on it. If I remember how to do this correctly. Yeah, I don't want to roll damage. I want to roll. Am I just?
Oh, sorry. It was deception versus self-discipline. My bad.
Oh, okay. Let me roll a self-discipline then. Although the modifier is the same, but
Now it's yeah.
Yeah, that's a success because they get the stun point, so that trumps your.
No problem.
Your 16. Yep. It's alright. You can roll to hit now, so you just need to roll attack.
A 14. Well, it'd be a 15. Because I got a +1.
Yes.
Yeah, because I got a +1. Alright, cool. Then we're gonna go ahead and roll mid damage on that. I'm just stabbing him in the knee.
Gotcha.
Just stabbing him in the knee. Mm-hmm.
I was an adventurer like you. Okay, 10, and that's against green. minus armor. Got it. Okay.
I should have coffee here. So
Fabulous.
no, because he's having apparently trouble just finding my house.
Arlen,
Excuse
it's your
you.
turn.
Did y'all hear that?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Back. Yeah, of course.
What you doing, Arlen?
I would like to rage
Yeah. Hello.
and give a good old love tap to Mr. Red.
Yep.
With me axe.
With me axe.
Yeah, I just want to reread real quickly what Berserker means.
That's fine. It's been a hot minute since you guys have had a fight, so.
Wow.
Okay. Good. So. $15.
That does hit, yeah.
13 damage with 3 penetrating.
Okay. So, this is against red, so I'll put 3 down first, and then. Gotcha.
And then,
Good. Mm-hmm.
while Val is away, I would simply turn my head to the left and see if I can yell out, Faywin, Robin, to Bella. Let's get in there. We can make a ball of
Concentrate attacks.
exactly. We can all be in the same spot. We can all help each other. Too far apart, we're gonna be picked off one by one.
Okay.
Okay, so you call out to go to Bella.
Correct.
Very good. Next up is the orange guy. I will keep who he was hitting, which is Arlen. It is your trial after all.
Yeah.
17.
Yes, because I believe even with my berserk, my AC goes down.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, -1 to defense.
11 damage. And that's his turn. He's just gonna hang out there. He's quite content with where he is. Bella.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Bella is going. Oh, that's I have Bella thing on. Just going to move around this guy. And just say, you have to buy me dinner first before you pin me up against the wall. And she's gonna. Okay, so backstep says I have to just move. Does going around the person count as just movement?
I think you have to move towards.
Because it just said must move to attack.
Yeah. Because you're not leaving their eye, like you're.
Okay, no, that's fine.
It's the nature under which you have to try to backstab. That's the reason they have different roles.
Yeah.
Because if you're moving up and running at someone, it's a very different style of attack.
Okay.
To, being, I mean, you're standing right next to them, so
yeah.
You have to do something very different. You have to, pull in Arya Stark against them.
That's fine. If not, I'll use bluff. I just wanted to see what the restriction of the movement was.
I mean, it's one of those sorts. It's like a gray area, but I would judge that because you're not actually
GM's rule.
like you're still
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I get it. But I will do bluff instead. So it's deception versus self-discipline.
I mean, it makes no difference. The numbers are the same for them for what they're trying to do. So. Oh, their dragon dice is higher. So
That's fair.
They beat the tiebreaker.
That is fair. So she's just gonna attack with her dagger of Mythal. We'll use aim, yes, because I did not use my minor action. Yeah. That's 15.
Mythal's blessing with you in this.
Yeah.
Yep. You could, if you wanted to drop it to a 4, because it is the dagger of Mythal, remember?
I could, yeah.
It only gives you the one stub point.
Yeah. Let me double check what I can do with one.
You can move yourself or the target of your attack 2 yards, which is 10 feet.
Yeah.
in any direction. No, 6 feet, so it's 5 feet away
Yeah.
from you.
No, right now I want to be up in front, so that's fine.
Staying aware is not really important, and the reload
Yeah.
is already kind of done. But you've changed weapons actually. I think that's a minor.
Okay, then it'll be
Just
a
so
14.
you're aware.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to, because you don't have to. Like
No,
I
no,
said.
but if I change weapons, then that's a minor. I had added aim in this one, so instead of a 15, it would be a 14.
Oh, I.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Does that still hit or?
14 still hits. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just do my regular damage because I don't. None of the 1-point combat stunts do anything for me right now.
Yep, that's fine.
But I'll just do 10 points of damage. That's good. Jeez.
Yeah. Very good. All right. Red and green are just gonna do their thing, and melee up in people's faces.
Can they not?
So against Robin, it's
Nope.
12, and against Arlen, 18.
Hit me.
10. 10 damage. So that is both of them. And then we're back at Faven.
All right. What I think I'm going to do. All right. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on that for now. I'm going to just move over this way. And I'll do another Arcane Lance on the blue one.
On the blue one, got it. Just for everyone, so I've moved the orange one just so that it's more neatly in the camera vlog and Twitch. Just so everyone knows. 18 will hit. Yes, absolutely.
15 damage.
Yoofed. Very good. Alright. Yeah, you bitch slap them with your arguments.
Nice.
Effective. It's effective, yeah. Very good. It is blue one's turn. So they're just gonna hit out against Bella again. 19. They'll laugh as they do it and be like, "How's that for buying you dinner?"
Gonna give
this sexual attention. Meanwhile, Sharrow's like eating peanuts in the stands. It's like, wait, what's happening?
It's okay, you can't hear it right now.
All right. That is their turn though. They're content to just stay where they are. Robin.
All right, same deal as before. We're gonna get that. We're gonna try and get that bluff in. It's like I'm bluffing as if I'm trying to go for the same knee, but really I'm going for the other knee. So okay, so an 18 on communication. Let's see where we go. Well, look at that.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Success.
So that would be. So instead, I'm gonna go for the other knee, like in the side too.
When we
Alright,
said
total
take a
of
knee, we
16.
really meant it.
Yeah, that is. Well, yeah, 16.
16 hits. Yeah.
Yep. And how many extra d6 do I get?
1.
1. Okay, so let's just roll that. I'm just gonna make this really easy on myself. For an extra 2.
Okay. Nice.
So 10 total. Yeah.
And this is against green one. Okay, very good. Very good.
Mhm.
I feel like Robin is that TikTok. Sounds like, what's that? Oh, I thought someone above the national average, high average, said something. Shrink, tall man.
Yep.
And maybe we can be friends.
That's exactly what's happened. Had I gotten stunt points, and I would have knocked this person prone, and that's exactly what have happened.
You have 6 stun points.
Yes.
No, I had.
No,
it on
that
the,
was-
on the bluff.
Oh, that was
Mhm.
the communication, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arlen, it is your turn.
I'd like to use the auto crit against
Oh.
red.
Yeah, go for it.
So that means, firstly, I'm gonna do my damage. Boop. 13 with 3 penetrating.
Uh-huh.
And are they wearing any armor at all?
Yeah. It's like sort of mostly of hides and furs
Okay.
rather than, big clunky metal.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use threaten. I'm gonna grab the aggro. So intimidate versus their willpower, self-discipline.
Uh-huh.
Intimidate. There we go. 16.
19.
Oh, it's against everyone. All the
Huh?
enemies.
Threaten. You must threaten a post.
Oh, wait, no.
An opponent of your choice.
An opponent of my
within 10 yards
choice.
of you. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I would have. Oh, I thought it was everybody. Then no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I misread. I apologize.
It's okay.
Mighty Blow, Pierce Armor. 2. Oh, actually no, Disarm.
There you go.
Disarm. I'm gonna with Disarm
Okay.
and Mighty Blow. That's 4 out of my 6, so that's good enough for me. So I'm gonna roll my d6.
But you could also do pierce armor. You have 6 points to spend.
I didn't want it to overstack. Can I do that?
Yeah.
You have 6
All
points
right.
to spend on. You
Pierce
can't
armor
do,
too.
You can't do the same one twice, but you can stack on as many as you have points for.
Oh, 6 with Pierce Armor.
Dang.
Nice.
And Disarm would be blah 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 blah. You and opponent must make an opposed attack roll again, and if you win the test, you knock your enemy weapon 1d6 plus strength yards away. Wow. Okay. Another
So,
attack.
That's an attack roll then. Okay. Oh,
20. Oh, really?
that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, I misread. Well, that's too bad. That was cool.
They're very well trained.
Mhm.
They just, with the momentum of you knocking into their weapon, they sort of like swing it a couple times and still hold it and just give you a big grin. Nice try.
I know, this is fun.
Okay. Very good, very good, very good. But it was a good round. Lots of fancy stunts. Alright. Orange is just gonna, rinse, repeat. Try and fire an arrow to you, Arlen. 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a 7. Which isn't bad for a long roll, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Okay. Very good. So you get another arrow sticking into a different part of your body now.
Ow!
Die. Yeah. Rude. Very good.
I say.
Yeah. Bella, it is your turn next.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Brum, 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 brum.
Rinse and repeat with bluff again. So we're gonna do
Okay.
deception versus self-discipline. 21.
Nice. 16.
So that's going. What does that do again? Just Jesus
Just a
Christ.
D6.
D and that plus 2 to attack, right? And I'll use my name. So it is 20
It
to
hits.
hit.
So, yeah.
Nice. And then I will use 2 for pierce armor, and then use my journeyman and shadow for 2 stun points to make a combat double of me, like a decoy, because I can do that.
Okay.
but that's just until my next turn.
Okay.
I'll put. I'm not sure what you have to roll. I'll put the wording in.
Put it into
Yeah.
roll 20. Yeah. So. Okay, so roll a stealth check. 16. So, if on Blue's turn they try to hit you again, they have to roll a perception seeing first and try to be a 16.
Okay. And I'll roll
uh,
my damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, was there something else? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
10 plus d6, so 13 points of damage. And they have pierce
Okay.
armor.
Yeah.
Their armor's halved.
I guess wait. Where's Blue? Gotcha. Very good. Alright. Red and green going at the same time. They're gonna just sync up with their attacks. So against Robin. 15.
Misses.
Okay.
I'm at 16 currently with.
Nice.
Mhm.
Arlen, 19. I'm assuming that's a hit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that is 12, and they're going to Mighty Blow and Pierce Armor, so only half of your armor class for the damage. That's 12 plus.
Oh, I just realized that I forgot to take off any points for my armor. I'm
Wow.
freaking brilliant.
So that's 18 damage. Take away half of your armor class.
2.5.
Excuse me.
So minus 18 plus 2. Got it.
Faewin.
Right. Well, I'm a little concerned at Bella still being on her own, so I'm going to ask you a logistical question. If I were to put myself right here,
Lena.
if I were to put myself right here, I don't know how high this ledge is. Would I be within 2 yards of both those enemies?
No. Orange one is higher. He's about 10 feet up.
Would I be within 10? Not 10.
Because the two
2 yards at 6
yards
feet.
times by 3 is 6, so 6 is about 5 feet.
Yeah.
And orange is currently 10 up.
Would I be within? Sorry, I'm just looking for the spell. Would I be within 4 yards of both of them?
Yes.
Okay. But not within 4 yards of Bella?
No, she is there. She'd be in 4 yards as well.
She'd also be in 4 yards. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not do that. In that case, yeah, I'll try to get him to come closer to me by going up here, and I will do another arcane lance.
Against blue and or orange?
Against blue.
Okay.
$16.
That hits?
All right. 13 damage.
Yep. It's blue. Okay. Yes. Very good. Alright. it is indeed Blue's turn. He needs to roll a perception seeing first. Does not. Tries to attack Bella and fails. Hits out at what looks like it's Bella, but it is not Bella. Robin. Your turn.
It is my turn. All right. Well, we still got Homeboy in front of us. I think what Robin's gonna end up doing is like after like catching him in the knees, she's just gonna like go under his legs and go behind him so that I could literally backstab him in the back of his knee.
Okay, it's still, like I said, because I made the judgment with Bella, who tried to do the same, that while you're still, like, literally in their space.
Okay. I was
That's
apparently physically not here for that.
That's
Well,
okay.
then we'll just
Yeah,
bluff.
that's all
We're
right.
just gonna bluff. Like,
Yeah. Style
Yeah.
points, you would be stabbing them in the back, but
yeah.
mechanic-wise,
Mechanic-wise, right.
Yeah, like, they can see you going under their legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. We'll see if I'm
Oh,
bluffed.
dear. Yeah. Whoosh, yep.
Oh man, we have been like within
Yes.
one this
Always
entire
within one.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
alright. They never managed to land a blow on you, so.
that is true. Here we go.
Very good.
All right. So let's do this. All right. Let's look at my options because I got 6. I will pierce armor for 2. I believe that's how that, or how much is pierce armor?
Your summer is 2.
I will pierce armor for 2. I will knock, and I will plus 5. Mighty blow is 2. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to sorry, I'm brain. I'm gonna pierce armor, knock prone, and mighty blow.
Okay.
Yep. So
Alright, so just roll your damage and then add a d6.
Yep.
A 2d6. No, just the 1d6.
Just the
Don't
one.
forget that we
Yeah.
all have auto crits and rerolls if need be.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm saving that for the inevitable boss fight. So, and I rolled a 5 on the mighty blow. So,
Okay.
12, 13, 14, 15, 17 all together. And my mighty blow is just, honestly, it's just gonna be like me, like, taking the handle and just, like, whacking them in that one spot, like, after they're knocked prone. You know, like, that one spot, like, just above your tailbone. That, like, if you hit it, it's so sore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. For that extra.
Yeah. That's fine. So yeah, he's on the ground right
Be like, so what's your name, Jimmy? I wouldn't peg you for a Jimmy.
Hey girl, what's my name gotta be where you peg me? I'll change it legally.
Arlen. I think you're muted, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I am muted. I'm going to strike at thee with the aim action.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
12 damage with 3 penetrating.
So, 3. Maths. Very good. Right. Orange, is not appreciating all the little bullshit that your mage is getting up to, so it's gonna move, who they're attacking and hit Faywin instead. Faywin. 19. I think that might hit Faywin.
Yes, correct. That hits.
Yes. Alright. So that is 9 plus. They're going to mighty blow for an extra d6. So that is 13 damage.
13 total. Okay.
That is all they're gonna do. Bella.
Rinse and repeat. Bluff, baby. Perception. That's not a lot.
More than they got.
More than they got. There you
Wow.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Dagger Mythal, huh? Aim, yes. 20.
Heck
And
yeah.
I'll use my Dagger of Mythal to up my dragon dice by 1 and get 4 stump points, baby. And I will do Pierce Armor and add Mighty Blow.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Sorry, I got really excited.
No, it's a fair thing to be excited about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Fair.
9 and 6.
Very
so that's
nice, very
15
nice.
points of damage with their armor pierced. Baby. I love this dagger.
Very good. That one now looks bloodied. Red and green. Green is gonna get up with their movement. I'll take the condition off. And they're both gonna hit their targets. You know, they're simple creatures. They only have the one thing they can do. Ooh, that's not gonna hit. First one is usually against Robin. This guy just cannot hit you, Robin, for some reason. Arlen, that's an 18 though.
Yep.
Well, he
yep, it
can't hit
hits.
me because he's prone too, right?
Oh, he stood
he
up
got
with his
up.
movement.
He got up. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just movement to get up. When they're prone, people who are attacking them get a +1 once they're prone.
Gotcha.
Right. Damage for Arlen. 11. 11.
I'm halfway there, guys.
Okay. Yeah. Faywin.
All right. That hurt me pretty bad. So I'm just gonna be like, is there a way I can be within 10 feet of Blue, but not within 10 feet of Bella? Is that where I'm at right now?
Kind of where you're at right now. I
Fantastic.
would say. I mean, it's in the odd nature of that diagonal, but yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. I'm going to activate Wrath of the Elven, and I will just say, Bella, you'd better keep your distance.
He's going Super Saiyan.
And there's like a thorny thicket that grows on the ground around me. And anyone who starts their turn within 4 yards of me must make a Constitution versus my spell power or take damage.
Okay. So when it's his turn, remind me, and I will do that. Z, technically, you might want to move back a little bit before, if you don't want to get Bella.
Yeah, I could also. Well, yeah, I could also.
She's also within, technically speaking, but you could have moved back a little.
Can I press myself against the wall?
Against the wall,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So remind me when it gets to their turn because I may forget.
Yeah, he's actually next. So.
Oh yeah, well there you go. So yeah, he has started his turn in the thicket. So Constitution, you said. Anything?
Oh, I have to
specific with
cast it.
Constitution?
Sorry.
Oh.
That.
Oh. Yes, we need to deal with that. 16. Your target number was 13. Yeah, you're fine. You've not fallen into the fade. Hooray!
Yay.
And there was much
That's
rejoicing. So it's a constitution. Is it something specific within? Is it stamina?
It's Constitution stamina, yes,
Stamina.
versus my spell power.
Spell power, which is
Versus my spell power test. Okay, that's fine.
yeah. So it's 16 for that, right?
Correct.
Spell. Oh, succeeds. Does anything happen if he succeeds?
Okay.
I rolled real well.
Oh, I just saw that in order to maintain the spell, I have to keep spending mana, but it's a free action, so that's perfect. I will keep it
Well,
up.
okay. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Nothing else happens, but I have activated that. If you can give my token an aura of 10 feet, that would be helpful for this.
I can try.
Because I'm going to try to keep it up as long as I can.
Okay. Token aura radius 10. We'll make it green. There you go. Now I know the orange one looks like he's in there, but because
Yeah,
of
but
the,
he's above,
because of
so-
trigonometry, he's technically
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. That was it is his turn, so that was something that just happened. Bella, they are gonna attack you.
Do that.
Yeah. 17
Yeah, that hits.
for 13 damage.
Okay. Math. Math
Math.
number.
Robin, it
Math
is your
number.
turn. While that math is happening. Mm-hmm. Yes, hits. Oh, sorry. Yeah. My brain caught up to that a little too slow there. 18. So yeah, it succeeds. Yeah. Yep, hits. Okay. Maths. Very good. Arlen. Are you
Okay.
muted again? Or just
No.
There we are. You're just thinking.
Yeah. I need to get rid of him. I'm done. Another instant crit.
Okay.
I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
So 17 damage. 3 penetrating.
Mm-hmm. I'll wait and I'll just do all total. It's easier for me to just wait until all the damage is there
Okay.
instead of lots of mana.
The same thing as before. Pierce armor, mighty blow, and disarm.
Okay.
So,
So we have to
first-
roll off to attack, right?
Firstly, he gets an additional 2 damage for a total of 19.
Okay. And then we need to roll off. Rollies.
Come on, do it. Yes.
Nice.
So that means it's being pushed. Somebody's cooking steak and I hate it.
Roll a d6.
Are you just a d6? So roll 1 d6 plus my strength, which is 4. So a total of 9 yards away. Oh, what's up, puppy? I know she sat there. I'm sorry. Somebody stole somebody else's bed and she's like upset about it.
day. So that's that, and we did a pierce armor, and it was 19 damage. Okay. Where are you, Red? Very good, very good. Orange arrow in Faywin's face. Ooh, perhaps
No.
literally.
No, don't do that.
It's only 6 damage. But you are a mage who doesn't wear armor, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he'll do that, and he'll maybe shout just as a taunt, because this is mostly a game, although that arrow did really fucking hurt. Hey Arlen! I hit your little mage friend in the face.
I saw it. He's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, he can't hit anything. He's feeling much shame. He's gonna have to do his own trial after this. Yeah.
Arlen,
Bella.
it's fine. I was thinking about getting a nose piercing anyway.
It's an arrow. How big is the piercing?
I'm actually going to follow in Arlen's lead and use one of my many auto successes with a 6-point stunt, and I'm going to use Mighty Blow, Pierce Armor, and I also want to do Bluff, my bad. Let me do that first before I go anywhere. 17. Okay.
15.
Nice. So I will use Mighty Blow and Pierce Armor. Blow, Pierce Armor. And I can use I had as a dual weapon journeyman, I can use lightning attack for 2 stun points instead of 3. So that's gonna be 6 points plus
2d6.
10, and that's pierced armor.
And then you're rolling to hit again.
And then I'm rolling to hit again. No. Wait, yes, I didn't. 14, and I can't use the stun points anyway.
14 does hit though.
And then do I still no, I don't deal the 1d6 damage of the bluff because that's just in the first one, right? Okay. Another 8 points of damage with their armor pierce as well.
The armor pierce is only the first attack.
Okay.
Because it's like you've found a weak spot, but you wouldn't then go in and yeah.
I got it.
But you know, it's all good. It's still good. Very good. Yeah. They're not looking happy, although. Good night. Right. Red and green. Shouldn't be worn unless it's an Irish queen. Did you know that? Right. I think it's only British people that know that. 9 against Robin. You know what? This guy is feeling devalued. Yeah. And Arlen, that was a 13. I'm not sure if that hits or not.
No, not this time.
Yeah, most normal people have armor classes close to 13. You guys just are very lucky that I invent items that up your defense, because that's not normally the case. Okay. Very good. Faywin.
All right. Just wondering whether to be nasty. I think I will.
Oh, please. Go ahead, be nasty.
I'm gonna spend 2 mana as a free action to keep my area of effect up. But I'm going to look up at the orange guy who just taunted Arlen, and I'm going to cast Horror on him.
Okay.
And I would like to use one of my auto successes
On the casting of the spell?
on the casting of the spell. Yes.
Makes sense. Yeah, so you definitely don't get thrown into the fade, and you have spell stunts that you can use.
Oh yes.
On top of what do I have to roll against harder?
It is willpower courage versus 16.
Oh, does not succeed.
Oh,
Anyway, we'll get to
yeah.
the conditions in a minute, but you can tell me what happens with the stunts. So, use residual mana to give you a temporary protective shield.
I can immediately cast another spell, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, fast casting. It's of course 4. So you could do that. You can't do mighty spell because this spell doesn't do damage.
Right, yeah.
Unfortunately, but
Yeah,
you
if I could-
reduce the mana cost. By 1.
I don't need that. Let's. Well, I know the Arcane Lance doesn't count as a spell, but can I use it for this purpose?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I could use another spell, but I literally don't have any spells that cause damage except for my area of effect.
fine.
And I would
It's-
love
It's fine.
I would love to attempt. Actually, no, I'm not going to do mine. I'm not going to do an Arcane Lance. I'm going to do Mind Blast. I would love to attempt to aim the Mind Blast behind him so that I could have a chance of knocking him off the ledge and into my thorns.
Okay. Put up the description for Mind Blast for me so that I can
Yeah.
also
You
join
create
in
a
with the
circular
creative
blast of telekinetic force
Mhm.
within a 2-yard radius. With a 2-yard radius that is centered anywhere within 50 yards that you can see. So I'd try to cast it behind him or like on the other side of the ledge from him. Those caught in the blast are knocked prone and cannot take a major action on their next turn.
Okay.
Targets that make a successful strength might are only knocked prone.
Yeah, read me the description of horror because I'm wondering if one spell will affect the other.
So horror is you overwhelm a visible target within 20 yards with a blast of sheer terror. Until the target succeeds a willpower courage test versus your spell power, they can do nothing but cower in fear. A target failing the initial test may try again at the start of each of their turns.
Okay, good. I was just checking it wasn't one of those ones like if they take damage, they get to roll again.
I see.
Just in case, because obviously then the fall would cause that. Okay, so is experiencing horror right now, and then you're gonna set off a mind blast, and I have to roll what against that? Do I roll anything against my mind blast?
if you're gonna allow me to attempt this, I know I can cast it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to just cast it and see what happens. Let me cast it first to make sure it goes off.
That's very true. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. And they make a strength might test versus 16.
Okay. Let's do that then. Oh. Alright.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's fine. So they
so
are still
it-
knocked prone, but I am totally okay with it not knocking them off the ledge.
yeah. Listen, the flavor points are great. This is very much an absolute beating you've just given that person.
Well, an emotional beating.
An emotional beating. It's still a beating. Let's be honest. So he will initially buckle and scream, trying to cover their face, and then the my blast kind of just gives their little shove, and they fall over, and they're currently just curled up in the fetal position right now. It's great. Everyone looks a little horrified from the stands. They're like, oh. Not sure how
You
to
go,
take that one.
Phelan!
Okay. So that's their turn. Blue's still there right now. So I am rolling what against your thorns?
Constitution.
Stamina.
Stamina, yeah.
Is it damage that they take?
Yes, it is half, equal to half of my magic ability. So I guess that's 3. Yeah, so 3 points.
3 points.
Of, like, I think it's piercing.
Yeah. It'll cut through there. Alright. Really not happy about feeling that, because they didn't really feel the ouchies the first time. Now they're feeling it, and they're not best pleased. So they will initially move what they think is enough to get out of the aura. Maybe one more over. But still within melee with Bella. They will look at you, Feywin, and just do one of these.
Look at
Oh,
him.
you
Look
made
at
a
me.
friend.
Well, it's like, don't look at him, look at me. You're fighting me right now.
Don't need to look at you to do this. Goes in and goes to attack you there, Bella. Where am I? Where am I?
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Alright.
To do what?
Yeah. Fails. We will go through Robin and Arlen's, because that'll bring us to the top of the turn, and then we will pause because we're ever so slightly over, but we'll just get this round finished up. So, Robin. Uh-huh. 11. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so you get no, you were doing lethal blow. So lethal blow is 2, and you've got your bluff as well, so that's 3d6. Okay. Where are we? Green. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And Arlen, to close us off for this evening.
All right, once more. One more time. That's the last one I'm using. Yes. So, he's currently without weapons. So I'm not going to use disarm this time, but let me just do my damage first. 16. So that's my d6. 18. Knock prone.
Okay. So we're using. So what all are you using?
Pierce armor.
Yeah.
Mighty blow. Knock prone. And as far as knock prone, hold on. Okay, so it just happens. It's not okay.
Yeah.
I simply tell him, heal. Just stop. Not now, Robin. Don't forget, your man's at the center, like, what?
They'll laugh a little bit as you do it.
I knew it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Please.
Good effort. But yes, at the top of the turn order, we will pause mid-fight because while 2 of them have definitely taken a beat and a couple of them haven't taken all that much. So we will come back next week to hopefully finish this up and see if Arlen is ready to earn his honor back. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
I always forget the order of outros. Hi, it's me. Of course, it's me. Hi, I'm Gambit. You can find me on the Twitter at @the_Gambit. And you can find me here next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. I went old school.
Hey everyone, my name is Satan, or Alyssa Vamp on the internet. You can see my there's Alyssa Vamp with 2 P's. If you go to my Twitter, you can check out what I'm doing. I am also an artist and I have commissions open, so if you want to check out the pin post on my Twitter and check out art that maybe you want to pay me to do, and you get to feel like a fancy Renaissance noble commissioning their artist, you can do that. I also play at other channels like the Hype Goblins channel Sunday mornings and Thursday nights over at Indoor Adventures. Other than that, I'm just gonna be here next Saturday, and the 9th I'm gonna be back over at Paw Hunter Saturday night after this game. That's me.
I am Freddie. You can find me at His Majesty on Twitter and at Lude Alfred on Instagram. I am currently working on doing a queer pirate one shot to grab the zeitgeist. Finally, my time has come. So look out for that. I'll announce that on my Twitter when it has a date. And yeah, other than that, just like drawing medieval sodomites kissing each other on Instagram, and that's pretty much what I'm up to these days.
I appreciate all that you contribute to the world, Freddie. We'd love to see queers kissing, everybody. Hi, I'm Emma, Hamley on the internet, and I enjoy queers kissing on the internet. Mostly because I'm ace and I don't like kissing people in real life. Hell yeah. But yeah, you can just see me here every Saturdays. That is all I'm doing right now because everything else is on a pause, although you may see me being a queer pirate at some point in the near future. Yes, that's all. Have a good evening, everyone.